what we expect at the end of the day is we want our graduates to be employers of labor. We want to give them the skills that makes them to be on their own.
Viewers, welcome to another episode of AUST on Queen Amina TV. I am Amina Ilyasu, and together with me today is Dr. Abdulhakeem Bello. Dr. Abdulhakeem Bello is the acting vice president of African University of Science and Technology, AUST, and he is also the director of academic planning. Yeah. We are here today and we are going to give you just what you want to hear. Dr. Abdulhakeem.
Yeah, good morning.
You are welcome to the platform.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation, and it's good to be here again.
Yes, sir. So, viewers, remember, whenever you hear AUST, it means African University of Science and Technology. We'll be discussing together with Dr. Abdulhakeem Bello. Though we do not know who Abdulhakeem Bello is, what we have is just on the surface, but we'll get to know Dr. Bello from Dr. Bello. Put on your earpiece, put on your AirPod, carry your headset, loud your speakers to listen to the eloquence, because we are going to hear words of wisdom. So stay with us, do not go anywhere, because we will be back. Dr. Bello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so the theme today is crossing the threshold. And we'll get discussing what is crossing the threshold so that our viewers will know. But before then, let's meet Dr. Bello. Who is Dr. Bello?
So thank you very much for this, and it's always nice to be on your platform. Yeah. So I just have, as I've been introduced, I'm Dr. Abdulhakeem Bello. Yeah. I currently serve as the Director of Academic Planning and Vice President Academics for the university, but also to let you know that I'm also an alumnus of this university. I graduated from AUST in 2009 with a master's degree in material science. So I am back to the system to also give back to the system what the system has given me over the past couple of years. I studied physics, so I teach in the physics department and mostly teach first year students so that we get the basics before moving to the postgraduate. I teach a lot of postgraduate classes also.
So Dr. Bello graduated from here in the African University of Science and Technology, and he decided to stay back. You can, just like he said, to give back what he has learned. That means you are happy with what you learned here.
Yeah, we got a lot of exposures and experiences from AUST. Okay. That really shaped what we do today. So we are happy and willing to give back to the system.
That's beautiful. You know, some people today, or will I say Nigerian youth, when they finish acquiring everything from Nigeria, the next thing they japa, they run away. Or even if they go to study outside, they decide to stay there, they don't come back. So I think they should be doing what you have done, Dr. Bello, to come back and give back, to Nigeria, like to give out the training they got from here. So crossing the threshold, Dr. Bello, when we say crossing the threshold, what does it mean in the context of a young African seeking entry into a world-class institution like AUST?
Well, so the word crossing the threshold, you can look at it from different angles, different perspectives. But if I want to look at it from the university setting, it's basically moving from, let me say, from potential to like a global opportunity that is there. So you have this potential, but you have not really been able to harness or do anything with this potential that you have. So for you to crush the threshold, it's when you now move from that potential that you have to global opportunities, global impact. So from just having this potential, then you like go through a set of system or training through a system that allows you to acquire some knowledge, and now you're now able to cross over to a world of impact and you make your mark. So for example, at AUST, just as you know, AUST is African University of Science and Technology, where we focus on STEM mostly, but we also have the management sciences now. And then we try to give you the basic tools that allows you to prosper or to be successful in the real life. So now you are moving from the four walls of the university, where you came in with the potential, you now acquire knowledge and the basic skills and tools that are required for you to be successful. And now you go into the real world. Now where you can be able to make your impact. So I look at it as crossing the threshold. So you've moved from where you just have daily potential to do anything. Now you have acquired skills, and you have crossed over, and you're making global impact.
That's right, Dr. Bello. Indeed, it's good to cross from where you were and to upgrade. If I understand, this is about upgrading. Yeah. So do you think this moment is critical for students to transition to high impact academic institution like the AUST?
Apart from just the core academic knowledge that we transfer to students, we also try and give them the basic tools and skills that's required for them to excel when they leave the four walls of the university. So it's actually very, very important for this transition to take place during the lifespan of students.
Yeah, if I may ask, these tools, having given them the tools, what's the next thing do we expect to see? Because if you say we give them tools, some may begin to think maybe after AUST I don't need to look for jobs. Yeah, I must have acquired all I need to know or need to have from the university, and leaving the university, I have all the opportunities to just launch into what I should be doing and to make a living. Is that so?
Yes, I think that's basically part of what we're talking about. And what we have tried to do, what the president of university is pushing for, is basically what you have said, such that when you graduate from the African University of Science and Technology, you have the basic skills for you to start something for yourself, rather than saying you move from one office to another looking for a job. And what the university has done in terms of this is to create a university-based hub, which we call AUST Inspire, and where we want the students to have the basic skills. Now, apart from these skills, part of the things I'm talking about when we say skills and tools, there are communication skills, CV clinics, that we impact on the students and prepare them for the future of work or work of life. So this innovation hub, this is where we train them. In addition to the core academic work that they do, this is where we expect that they do some form of certification and professional skills that are required out there for them to really fit into the system. Because what many employers complain about is the graduates that are out there right now are not really fit for the work because they may not have some skills. So what the university has done is to try and say, in addition to your core academic work, please try and go to the university hub, which is AUST Inspire, get some certification, get some skills that is necessary for you. So I think that is what we have done, and we hope that when our students graduate, they become job creators rather than them begin to look for jobs. You can create apps that solves simple basic problems, and that's part of what the AUST Inspire Hubs tries to give these students in addition to the core academic job.
Yeah, that's right. Dr. Bello, you being the director of academic planning, you sit at the nerve center of the university's academic design. What are the principles that guide AUST's programs, the way AUST structures its programs?
Okay, so thank you very much. Just as you have said, academic planning is like the core of the university, and we're responsible for all academic programs that that the university runs at the end of the day. But one other thing is we look at, apart from just core access, we also look at the impact of what these courses are going to do at the end of the day. So we look at, when we design the curriculum, we are looking at, okay, students having access to new programs, that's good, but what is the core stuff that will be there? So what is the impact of this? What problems or what will it be addressing at the end of the day? And just as we said, we want to address our own local and even African problems. So we tailor the curriculum such that it actually tries to solve some major problems that we have within the society. I hope.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bello. So we have been talking to Dr. Bello, and you can hear what he has been saying. Indeed, the African University of Science and Technology is just a place where you should be. Viewers, do not forget, this university is not just about you coming to study. If you equally have any idea out there, that means you are not a student, you are not coming here to learn, but you have an idea. Maybe you are imagining building a car that flies. AUST is your hope. You can come in here with your idea, and AUST Inspire is there to listen to you and build that idea to consumption straight. So do not stay away. Try to come here and see what is happening. Dr. Bello has been talking, and he needs some rest, so we'll be back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers. This is AUST on Queen Amina TV on the theme Crossing the Threshold. And we are discussing together with Dr. Bello Abdulhakeem. So, Dr. Bello, welcome back. And we are talking about admission. Admission into the AUST is perceived to be highly competitive. What are those things the AUST look into a prospective student?
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I just need to clear some things here to say that the AUST has criteria for both postgraduate and undergraduate admission. but I believe we'll talk about both of them right now. I just want to emphasize that all undergraduate admissions, are done on the JAM CAP system.
Okay.
The CAP system is Central Admission Processing System. It is that portal that is responsible for all universities' admission. And that is the same portal in which AUST uses for its admission. So, just as is stated, for you to be admitted into any of the undergraduate programs that we have in AUST, you must have met the minimum JAM score set by the board. And I think for this year, the minimum is 150. And I think for us as a university, we will just work with the minimum. If you made the minimum JAM score and you have a minimum of also 5 credits, either in your JAM, WAEC, and NECO, we consider that for admission for now. So those are the things. But in addition to that, we have a post-screening exercise we do just to ensure that the students, what the students have presented are actually okay. So for us, the admission process is actually on at the moment. JAM result is out. So prospective students that meet the minimum JAM score can reach out to the university admissions office. They can visit the university website and then just go on the admission portal. Or they can just send an email to admissions@aust.edu.ng for inquiry. For postgraduate admissions, postgraduate admissions are also ongoing. For the postgraduate, different departments have different criteria, but we ensure that you have a minimum of second class lower minimum in most of the program for you to engage in some of the programs. The PhD also, I think there's also a minimum score, which I think is a CGPA about 3.0 over 4. I don't know the exact value over 5, but those are some of the things that we check to ensure that prospective students, either at the undergraduate, MSc, and PhD, meet all those minimum requirements before we can give admissions.
So, Dr. Bello, I've had the criteria for admission into AUST, but there are situations where someone might meet all the criteria but lack funding, because funding is part of the criteria also. And we have exceptionally talented students out there who come from less privileged homes. So in that case, that a student is exceptionally talented, have got the criteria but lacks funding, is there any provision for such people?
Yeah, so thank you very much for this. The university has a policy on scholarship and tuition discounts, depending on the class of the student. So we have a policy document that clearly spells out the various kind of scholarships that are available for students.
Okay.
Students with exceptional JAM score are entitled to some form of discount. So for example, if a student has 300 and above in JAM, is entitled to some form of discounts of scholarships. Students that have 5 A1s in their WAEC or NECO all have some form of scholarships that is available. We also have indigenous scholarships that are available to the indigenous of our host community. So we have scholarships. So we know AUST is being hosted by I think indigenous of Galadimawa, Aleita, Chika, and Kuchigoro. So we also have indigenous scholarships for such students.
Okay.
So there are full scholarships for students that are exceptionally good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So are there like criteria for being qualified for the
so that's basically
scholarship?
some of what I've mentioned.
Okay.
What qualifies you for some of this is your JAM score and your WAEC or NECO results. So if a student comes here with 9 A1s, we know that that is an exceptional student.
Yes.
We have had 2 very exceptional students, and they're all on full scholarship. They don't pay any form of tuition. So we have other that benefited from some form of discount. We also have the host community scholarships, and then they're all on full scholarship. So a number of people are on full scholarship. So if the students are exceptional and meet the criteria which has been stipulated in the university policy document, they are given the scholarships.
Yeah, right. So once a student is admitted into the AUST, what kind of transformation do we look out for?
Well, we try to implement what we refer to as project-based learning. That's the teaching pedagogy that we use in the university, where we try to introduce project-based learning, use real-life projects as an example to teach them. So in that way, they get the practical experience of what happens in real life, and while still applying the core theoretical knowledge. Apart from that, one thing we are pushing for is skills development. So we expect that when they pass through the AUST, also passing through the university innovation hub, they come out better skilled and well equipped for the real life problems that they can encounter. What we expect at the end of the day is we want our graduates to be employers of labor. We want to give them the skills that makes them to be on their own, be it fintech skills, the tech skills that are there. You want to be a coding expert, just have the required skills, because right now the society is beyond just having a certificate.
Yes, sure.
So if you tell them, okay, I have this certificate, the next thing is, what can you do? So if you tell them, I can build apps, I can do this, I think they would really want to give you the opportunities that are there. But we don't even want them to be going around looking for this opportunity. Take advantage, create your own businesses and companies from this, and render services to people. So a lot of fintech companies are there. We want those in the IT build solutions, develop codes that solve problems, and then while you solve this problem, you also earn money for yourself at the end of the day. So we want our students to think in that direction rather than say, okay, I have a certificate, I'm looking for a job. With the skills that you have acquired within the university, we believe you should be able to they should be able to be creators of job and then employers of labor.
Doctor, I quite agree with you, because I remember Jelani Aliyu, the famous car designer. Yeah, I once heard him said when he went to the US, nobody asked him for his credentials. All they asked him that what can he do, and he told them about the design of the cars. So they took him in, and he started, and he became who he became. So truly, AUST is all about learning together with skills, learning plus skills. So AUST is just where you need to be. Our viewers, I hope you are listening, sir. Some of our viewers are insinuating or thinking, will I say, that the AUST is not yet accredited. So that makes them to drag in sending their children to the university because of the accreditation thing. But I'm glad you are right here to answer this question. Is AUST accredited?
Okay, thank you very much for that. I need to clarify this and also make people understand that when you are starting a new program, what the NUC gives you is an approval after a resource verification to go ahead with this program. Then after 2 or 3 years, depending on the number of years for the program, they now send you a formal letter that your program should have matured and ready for accreditation. And then they give you a date that they're coming for the accreditation visits.
Yes.
So just to let you know that the 8 programs or the 7 programs that we have at the undergraduate level, I've gone through these processes. So October, November last year, we went through our first accreditation for the undergraduate programs. And I'm happy to tell you that we had full accreditation for all the programs that are there. I'll share a copy of the accreditation with you at the end of the program. Wow. So you can also use it to advertise and market for those that are scared that the university does not. So the university has full accreditation for all its
The university has full accreditation from AUC. So if you are doubting that the AUST is not accredited, well, that is a hoax. AUST is fully accredited. So you
in addition to that, also our postgraduate programs also have full accreditation. In fact, the material science and engineering program also has an international accreditation because it is part of the Africa Center of Excellence program. And one of the criteria for that is you should get international accreditation. So the Department of Material Science and Engineering has an international accreditation also. So
that is it. Yeah. So where are the material scientists? Yeah. come forward.
Yeah, just also let you know that as a form of encouragement for people into our materials program also, the program itself, the material science and engineering program, because in the School of Engineering, we have we have mechanical engineering, civil engineering, petroleum and energy resources engineering, materials and metallurgical engineering. The materials and metallurgical engineering has a 50% discount on tuition for anybody that gets admission in that. So we encourage people to study materials because materials are the building blocks of life and everything that is around us. So we want people to come into the program. So that's why we put those kind of incentives to attract people in that. So I believe we will get people that will subscribe to that program based on the incentives that are in place.
I believe our listeners are, catching up with Dr. Bello as he shares about material engineering here in AUST. Indeed, this is a giveaway. Yeah, this is a giveaway. If you have 50% discount on what you're coming to pay and compared to what you're coming to learn here, all the skills you're going to acquire, I don't think you should be thinking twice. So material science, you are not only accredited in Nigeria, you are internationally accredited here in AUST. So we are expecting you people to run here. So we have been talking to Dr. Bello Abdulhakeem, the Acting Vice President Academic, AUST, and also the Director of Academic Planning. He has been sharing insights about the courses, what you need to have to come to the AUST and what you take away from AUST is indeed interesting and has been very insightful. So do not stay away. We have one last question to ask Dr. Bello. Please wait. We will be back. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. Dr. Bello, it's now about you, not about the AUST anymore.
About me?
About you, yeah.
Okay.
So, Dr. Bello, what are your hobbies?
Well, that's a big one. But naturally, I enjoy playing football, watching soccer, and also watching movies. Those are the three things.
Only?
Yeah, I watch a lot of movies. That's where I relax from I close from work. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I just relax and watch movies.
Okay.
But weekends, I go to the gym and also play soccer.
You are a Muslim?
Yes.
I can see that.
Yes.
So I was thinking one of your hobbies will be adding wives. But you failed me. Okay, apart from games, you don't do anything, any house chores?
Well, those are normal things we do. Okay. We assist with chores, the homes, children. I do assignments with all my children every day. They don't even want to do assignments with anybody. They just if daddy is not at home, I wait for my daddy to come.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I hope you're not capturing this one. So.
Capturing it. All right, we have come to the end of this interview with Dr. Bello Abdulhakeem, the acting vice president, academics of AUST here in Galadima, Abuja, and also the director of academic planning, where we have discussed so much about this great institution. Okay, that's all for now, and always stay with Queen Amina TV on this platform AUST on Queen Amina TV to know more about the AUST, meaning African University of Science and Technology. Always stay tuned. We will be right there for you. Goodbye.